Yeah, it's rewind time.
Gary! I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
Welcome to the 2018 SRS Awards. I'm your host, Mike, and today's going to be a pretty special day. Like last year, now's the time to reflect upon this past year in sports with both joy and pain. Let's not waste any time and get started. To open up our festivities, I'm going to present the award for the biggest tease in sports. Yes, the host can reveal an award. Steve Harvey revealed the winner of the Miss Universe show he was hosting that one time, and it went great.
I have to apologize.
I have been waiting for a solid 6.5 minutes to present this award. Let me have my moment. Now, here are the nominees for the biggest tease of this past year. The formerly 6-2 Carolina Panthers, the former number 1 seeded Toronto Raptors, the formerly 11-1 New York Mets, the former MVP candidate Ryan Fitzpatrick. And the winner is... Don't pick the Mets, don't pick the Mets, don't pick the Mets, don't pick the Mets. The Mets. Plenty of things were born on this channel in 2018. Sport Night, our Nathan Peterman support, that 49ers video everyone seemed to hate, which still isn't 100% outdated just yet. But we also saw the birth of Matt's biggest joke series. And to honor that series and crown a 2018 winner, he's here for the biggest joke in sports in 2018.
Merry Christmaka, New Year, you schlongs. Welcome to the best part of the 2018 SRS Awards, the part where you get to hear my voice. Today, I'm going to be presenting the award for the biggest joke in sports. If you've seen my popular 5 Biggest Joke series, you may be able to tell I didn't really put much thought into this award, so you're welcome. So the nominees for the biggest joke in sports in 2018 are Hugh Jackson. This steaming pile of horse droppings went 3-36 in 3 years with the Cleveland Browns, and his replacement has gone 4-2 since taking over. In case your math skills are rough, Greg Williams has more wins in 6 games with Cleveland than Jackson had in 3 years. Just wow. J.R. Smith. His incredible play in Game 1 of the NBA Finals, where he forgot the score of the game and blew it for the Cavaliers, is a moment that I will never forget, and neither will the people who will bully him about it for the rest of his life. The Jacksonville Jaguars. For a team that's had so many awful years in the NFL the past few years, to finally get to play in the AFC Championship in New England last year, to come back and revert to one of the laughingstocks of football, is a sad sight to see. Chris Davis. Designated hitter for the Baltimore Orioles, a team that was almost a nominee in this. Chris Davis got paid $23 million in 2018 and will make the same again in 2019. Chris Davis hit 168. He's getting paid Manny Machado money to hit 168, to fail 9.5 times out of 10. You just can't make this shit up. And the winner for the biggest joke in sports goes to Hugh Jackson. Sorry, you slimeball, you just can't go 3-36 for 3 years and be an absolute failure at everything you do in the league to lose your job and have your replacement win 4 of his first 6 games. That is literally insane. Enjoy the award, Hugh. If I gave you 2 more awards, you would have won as many things as you did in 3 years with Cleveland.
This year, we also saw the team's edition of Chris, originally just for Sport Night, and now for videos too. Something else that took off this past year? Athletes streaming. Excluding that time Antonio Brown livestreamed Mike Tomlin's private speech to the whole world. Ouch. This is the award for the top athlete streamer of 2018.
2018 may have been known as the year of the dog, but let's be honest, it was the year of the streamer. With everyone and their mother finding success streaming to the masses on Twitch or YouTube, why wouldn't professional athletes chime in too? Let's take a look at the nominees for Best Professional Athlete Streamer of the Year. In no particular order, we have Josh Hart of the Los Angeles Lakers, best known for streaming and bringing together other NBA players to his stream to play Fortnite. Trevor May of the Minnesota Twins, gaining success and popularity for streaming with top Twitch personalities like Ninja, Tim the Tapman, and Dr. Lupo. Primarily Fortnite, but has recently spread into Smash Brothers as well. Karl Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves recently has taken a slight dip due to the current basketball season, but has amassed just over 50,000 Twitch followers this year playing NBA 2K and, you guessed it, Fortnite. Next nominee is Kyle Long of the Chicago Bears, surpassing just over 30,000 followers this year. Not playing as much because of the NFL season, but look for this man to increase his production come February. And the last nominee, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson of the UFC. probably the most well-rounded streamer of the bunch, being a Twitch veteran, and playing a variety of games with almost 200,000 followers. However, just sticking to the criteria of being the best streamer of 2018, the winner has to be Trevor May. Gaining just over 100,000 Twitch followers this year, becoming friends and playing with the best of the best, he has certainly taken the most advantage of 2018. Congratulations, Trevor May. At least you're winning something. Go Twins.
2018 was our first full year of Stark Raving Sports, which can be a double-edged sword. It was great because we could produce more content than we did last year and improve as a channel overall. However, it also gave more opportunities for haters to grow more vocal, a couple videos in particular, but now's not the time to talk about that. We decided to incorporate you guys into the awards this year as a token of our appreciation for those who support us each and every day. So we were wondering, what was the best SRS video made in 2018? Across polls on Twitter and the YouTube community tab, you answered for us. Now to present the winner, we present longtime subscriber and familiar voice, I Like Gus.
Hello, I am Gus from the channel I Like Gus. I am presenting the Best SRS Video of 2018 award. I have a special award because mine was directly polled by the viewers on Twitter and YouTube. Technically, all 77 of the 2018 videos are in contention, but it ended up being between 3. The nominees are the Browns 0-16 Positive Vibes video made by Mike, the Matt and Harvey story by Matt and Mike, and the Honest Baseball Players 3 by Matt. The winner of the best 2018 video is, dramatic pause, the Browns 0-16 video, who got a resounding 69% of the votes. Nice. Congrats to Mike and his very outdated video for winning, and I hope Kareem Hunt wins all the awards.
So the first video we made this year, meaning we never made a better video than that the rest of the entire year. Every year, sports fans wonder what teams and players will step up as big choke artists. Last year, the crop may have been the strongest ever. Thank you, Falcons and Indians. Can I just say the Urban Dictionary definition of choking is just fantastic? Of course, we still saw chokers this year, and please welcome back former SRS member Hayden Dale to present the award for the biggest choking team. I think I'm getting deja vu.
Hey, I don't think you expected to hear my voice again, but here I am. And if I'm being quite frank, I think I deserve a place on this award. The biggest choking team of 2018. This is actually one I took up last year. The difference is I'm not recording at 5 a.m. on the day it's being uploaded. So hopefully this goes a little better. And I'm gonna stop talking now because I know you don't miss me and you want me gone. So let's go. Okay. So we have the Rockets. They were the #1 seed in the playoffs last year. They lost the Warriors when they're up 3-2 in the conference finals, the second loss being at home, and they missed 27 straight threes. By the way, they are a garbage team now. We have the Cubs. They had the best record in the NL for a lot of the second half, got complacent, had to play in the tiebreak game for their division, lost it, then still stayed cocky and ended up losing in the wildcard game to be out of the playoffs just like that. The Saints. And all I have to say about that is the Minneapolis Miracle Play. And that's basically all, but it's really bad. And finally, we have the Toronto Raptors. All I have to say about that is LeBron James? Question mark. Can I have a drum roll, please? And the winner for the biggest choking team of 2018 is the Houston Rockets. Fuck them. They're not good, and they're honestly stupid, and I made a video because Chris Paul, and that has nothing to do with the situation, but I still don't like them, so fuck them. Alright, thank you, back to you, whoever's hosting this. God bless. Probably won't see me for a while, but if you do, then fucking good luck. Okay, bye.
I'm sure as a sports fan, you have that one bad moment that forever remains in the back of your mind. That single play that you just can't get out of your head. And conveniently, those plays always seem to come at the most inopportune times. To top it all off, there isn't even a way to prevent these disasters. So bringing back bad memories for 4 fan bases, this is rapper Naturally Trash presenting the award for the worst play in sports of this past year.
What's up, guys? I go under the alias Naturally Trash and I make hella music. Mike's gonna link in the description and put a card on the screen. I'll wait, Mike. Okay, that's good. We have 4 nominations for the worst sports play in 2018. We're going to show you all the clips and then decide the winner right at the end. Let's get into it. Now here we got an end of an April game between the Padres and the Astros. The score is 0-0 in the bottom of the 10th inning with 2 outs. You're seeing on the screen a pretty lazy pop-up in the sky for Eric Hosmer in the first month of an 8-year contract. And
still coming is Hosmer. It's over his head. Astros win.
Nice. That's how the game ended. His contract was actually shred up right after this, and he killed himself about 2 months later. Our second nominee is the ending of this Patriots-Dolphins game from the Patriots' perspective. All the Patriots need to do is tackle somebody and they fucking win. They somehow can't do that. When I first saw this clip, I thought it was like Little League or something. Maybe it was like the dad made the son play for the year because he wanted something to be proud of, but his son fucking sucked. But then I realized they were adults, which was kind of upsetting. Next up is the end of the Saints-Vikings playoff game. We all fucking know about this. Like in the previous clip, all that needs to be done for the Saints to win is a basic tackle on this one dude. That's literally it. Dude, I thought they took team killing out in like season 2. I don't know how this even fucking happened. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this clip already. It's the J.R. Smith one with 4 seconds left in a tie game, and he thought that they were up. Well, they weren't. It was a fucking tie, so shouldn't you be trying to score? I can't explain this as well as Mike can, so I'm going to let Mike take this one.
All right, so he goes for the shot. He misses. And for some reason, he doesn't have the IQ points to actually take another shot.
Yep. That's it. That's the winner. That is definitely the worst play in sports in 2018.
That wasn't actually me. That was my impersonator, whose Twitter you should go follow. Memes. Everyone loves them. They're at a point where they really don't need explaining as to what they are. And pretty much every community loves them, not just the sports one. When we see good new memes, or scratch that, not even just new memes in general, we gravitate to them. Thankfully, there was no meme shortage this year, so there were plenty of targets in the sports world. This is YouTuber Football's Best with the award for the most memeable individual in sports this year.
Well, hello there. I'm Football's Best, and I will be presenting the most memeable player of 2018. Let's start with some honorable mentions. You can't make an NFL meme without the Browns, but we're looking for an individual player. So, we will just keep the entire Browns team as an honorable mention. They rebounded from Hugh Jackson's awful 1-15 opening season with an even more impressive record of 0-16. I mean, seriously, why did it take so long to fire this man? Our second honorable mention also was not eligible to become a nominee because it's an inanimate object. Yes, you guessed it, it's Bill Belichick's hoodie. He's been rocking this cutoff hoodie since LeBron James iced out in the 2003 NBA draft. That does it for our honorable mentions, but now we have our 4 nominees. Nominee number 1, Stephen A. Smith. Well, he isn't exactly an athlete, but his dry humor and spastic outbursts place him and his popular show onto our most memeable list of 2018. Our second nominee is Nathan Peterman. Let's just say his completion percentage against the Chargers would have been 80% if you count the times the other team caught his pass. The third nominee position goes to Le'Veon Bell for literally missing out on $14.5 million by not showing up to any games, any practices, or anything Steelers related. And he also screwed up my fantasy football team, so screw you, Le'Veon Bell. And our fourth and final nominee goes to Bartolo Colon. Really, anyone who is nicknamed Big Sexy will make this list, but somehow, despite being 45 and probably suffering from cardiovascular disease, he is still playing baseball. And the most memeable player of the year award goes to Nathan Peterman. I think this one was pretty obvious. On paper, he's not a terrible quarterback, but when you give him the 29th ranked offensive line, you are guaranteed to see some bad results. Needless to say, Peterman's short season was definitely deserving of the most memeable player of the year.
You know something that's so bad that it just makes everything around it worse by proxy? Like, if you smell awful, your odor can kind of attach itself to everything or everyone else around you, and they ultimately smell like garbage too? Don't think sports are above that phenomenon, just in a different way. Please give a warm welcome to Brandon Perna of That's Good Sports with his award for a special someone who drags down everyone else around them just for, like, existing.
I am Brandon Perna from That's Good Sports right here on YouTube. And the prestigious awards I want to dish out today are for players or coaches who get the blame for their entire NFL team sucking, leading up to the one and only man who truly deserves the award of Soul Sucker, sucking the soul out of the franchise they are a part of. I'd like to start with John Gruden.
Obviously, Khalil Mack didn't want to play here. The white tiger, got a white tiger.
Nobody knows what he's doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing. And I seriously believe he still thinks it's the 1990s. Khalil Mack, traded. Amari Cooper, traded. Reggie McKenzie, fired. Strength and conditioning coach, fired. Gruden, though, gets a pass because he just might be an evil genius. We need time to see. And I, for one, am very excited to see how he coaches a team that will be playing their home games at a city park somewhere in Northern California in 2019.
The White Tiger was always in his cage.
Another soul sucker runner-up is the almighty Blake. I'm lucky I haven't bitten off my own tongue when I throw the football Bortles. Blake Bortles isn't even the worst quarterback in Jacksonville. That's Cody Kessler, who's thrown like 2 touchdowns in 5 or 6 games. However, I think Jacksonville is a dysfunctional team, Doug Marrone is not a great head coach, and Jalen Ramsey is a flopper. Mike McCarthy from Green Bay was considered, but it's really hard to give this award to a coach who won a Super Bowl. Steve Wilks, the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, was mentioned as a possible one-and-done candidate. But you can't blame a first-year head coach who doesn't have an offensive line or a receiving threat outside of the 100-year-old Larry Fitzgerald and is trying to groom a rookie quarterback who got only one 100-plus yard rushing performance from David Johnson this season. No. There can only be one man this season who is worthy of solely possessing the Soul Sucker Award, and that is Hugh Jackson. He's the first coach in NFL history to lead 2 teams to last place in their division in the same season. The Browns beat Hugh Jackson once he went to Cincinnati twice this season. That was more wins than Hugh got in 2 full years as the Browns head coach. Only one coach in NFL history has a worse winning percentage than Hugh Jackson at .205, and that's Burt Bell, some dude who coached in the 1930s. The biggest indictment on Jackson is that as soon as he left, and I mean as soon as he walked out that door, the Browns became a competitive football team. I've seen microwaves cook slower than that transformation. Hugh Jackson should never work in the NFL again, and outside of Jamarcus Russell, I've never said that about anyone. So congratulations, Hugh, for literally sucking the life out of a Cleveland franchise that already barely had a beating heart.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed the show. A huge shout out to the guests who we really appreciate taking the time to participate. Their work is in the description, and we please urge you to check out the stuff of everyone included. Like, we really mean that. Everyone who participated is really deserving of you to go check out their work. With that said, we at SRS wish you all a very happy new year, and if not happy, we wish you well when your team underachieves next season.
I call the shots, I run the balls, I'm Michael Jordan. Hit it with a little bit of push and a little bit of pull when a goddamn mic recorded. I bring the heat, I rep the east, I'm like the South. I don't even know what to do with the gold that I get, bitch. I'm Michael Phelps. I'm like LeBron, I get the gold, I'm Sherry Khan. You'll carry bronze, I'm Randy Moss, I'm Mary Khan. My game on Royce, I'm Barry Bonds.